Now we are going to discuss about the handicraft of the Rajasthan. So first is the meenakari, which is the art of the coloring, ornamenting surface metal by fusing over it brilliant color that are decorated in intrinsic design. Jaipur is famous for meenakari. So ये metal पर थोड़ा work होता है ornamenting. Meenakari art was imported from the Lahore and under the reign of Mansingh I. So that was in the Mansingh I. Meenakari on the brass, this work is done in the Jaipur and Alwar. Pottery art, that was first developed by the Mongol artisan, and that was Chinese glazing technology with the Persian decorative art. With the Turks and Mughals, it came into India. Jaipur is famous for blue pottery, and it started Rajasthan at the time of the Mansingh first. He bought the Persia. Credit was the Savai Ram Singh second, Ram Singh and the Mansingh. And however, 1950 blue pottery was vanished. After this, Kripal Singh Shekhawat, he known as the founder of the blue pottery. His efforts were recognized by the government of India. Black pottery in the Kota. Alagila, that was known for the fresco. Buno. Fresco's technique, mural painting is upon the freshly laid and the lime plaster. Water is used and the dry powder pigment is also used for the plaster. The art was came from the Bikaner, and that was the during the Akbar, Mughal King Akbar from Italy. He was taken out. That was the Alagila, that is in the Bikaner. Mathurna, that is also in the Bikaner, and the painting of the deities on the weight wall, मतलब गीले दीवार पर. Usta art, that was the unique form of the painting of the camel hide skin, that was Usta. And Usta art was came in the flourishing in the Mughal courts of the intermingled Indian culture. Raja Rai Singh was in the Bikaner, that was both the Nawab Usta artisan of kingdom. The Usta artisan was the Bikaner developed the new stream of the Usta, that was manifest in beauty, and the Bikaner, that was Junagadh fort of the Anupgarh. He was also famous, and the Chandra Palace, Karni Palace, Phool Mahal, and this art was the thriving. Usta craftsmen can be seen practicing art handed down by the ancestors. So Junagadh, Anup Singh Palace, Chandra Palace, and the current palace, Phool Mahal, these all are using this. Muhammad Hanif Usta and Ayub Usta and Iqbal Altaf, Mr. Javed Hassan, all have the carved like Ustad. In this 1989, Muhammad Hanif was the honored with the award of the Usta Gold Embroidery, and he is being awarded national award for the Manavati Gold Nakashi. At present, you can find Usta in the Rampura Valley, Ajmer, Dargah, Delhi, Nijamuddin Aulia, and the Majar Sharif. Now, apart from Usta, is a varied form of the maintained paintings and quite popular ornamental form of eminent artist was the Sri Mahavir Savai Ram and Narayan Swami. So this is the painting on the camel hide skin. जो camel की skin होती है उसके ऊपर कुछ paintings की जाती है, और जिसमें आप ईरान से इसको लाए थे, फ्लॉरिशिंग इन द मुगल दरबार, एंड यहाँ पर कुछ गोल्ड वर्क भी होता है. Now there is the art is came in India. Usta, artist of the Iran bought by the emperor and the flourishing in the Mughal period. A group of 7 Usta artists painting can be seen even today in the room of the Junagadh fort. During the British rule, leather goods came in the use of the embossing. After the embroidering, it is the painted use the gold applied where over the required, and there is a ink is used with the brush made. So the Usta artist Bikaner is the world famous dimension, and Meenakari is the camel hide golden Meenakari, and the painting is also used. He has inherited this art for the four feathers, and created the excellent piece of the display the camel hide. The art has developed the Hisamuddin Usta, and who is the awarded by the Padam Shri. Camel hide training centers in Bikaner. Ajrak print of Barmer. So red and blue color we can use in Ajrak print, that was in the Barmer, and the Mallir print, that was in the Barmer, and carrot color we can use in Mallir, that was in Barmer, and Ajam color, that was in Akola Chittorgarh. Dabu print, that was in Savai Madhopur, Sanganer, and the Ethan Dabu was in the Balotra Badmer, and Sanganari print, that was in Jaipur. Artificial colors used in this, and Sanganari print is famous for this. And Bagru print, that was in also Jaipur, and the black painting is done in the natural color. Leather art, this is amongst the most famous handicraft of Rajasthan. Bikaner is famous for leather and utensil for the holding water, mud, and leather is called for the Bikaner ki copy. And leather complex is also Manpura and developed in the leather industry. Now various Jutia Mojadi is famous in the Jaipur, Jodhpur, Beenmal. Sculpture of the Rajasthan, Jaipur is called the special center for sculpture and artisan sculptures called the Silawat. Dholpur and the Tana Gaji are the famous for the sculpture. Jodhpur is famous for the sculpture of grey marble. Jaipur is famous for the sculpture of white marble. And Jaisalmer for the yellow marble, and Jaipur is for the black marble. Thewa art is a jewelry making which is involved the fusing intrinsic workout sheet gold on the molten glass, evolved the Pratapgarh, and it is originate Mughal period. Terracotta, that was a type of the earthenware, clay based unglazed or the glazed ceramic where the fiery wood. So terracotta is a term normally used as sculpture made in the earthenware, and also known the various utilitarian use of including the vessel, water and the water pipes, roofing and surface embellishing the building. Now this term is used for the natural brownish orange color. And Molela of Rajasthan is famous for the terracotta. Alwar also famous for the terracotta. Bikaner is famous for the golden terracotta and earthen fard and the mandal musical instrument of Molela. And Jaipur is famous for the sculpture pink marble. Fard painting. Fard style of the religious scroll painting and the folk painting is practiced in Rajasthan. This is the painting of traditionally done cloth canvas and the narratives of the folk deity. And the Devnarayan Ji ki Fard. The Bopa Christ is the singing tradition carries the fard, and the main deity of the play is the center of the fard. That was Bhilwada में शाहपुरा में ये famous है. Now fard of the Dev Narayan Ji, it is considered the longest fard, and that was jantar musical instrument. This is the most ancient painting of Rajasthan. Postal department issue the postal ticket. Fard of Pabuji, that was performed by the Bopa of the Rebari caste of the Ravan Hatta folk musical instrument. This is the most famous of the Rajasthan. That was Pabuji ki fard, and that was Rebari caste and Ravan Hatta. Now the fard of Ramdev Ji, that was Kamar Jati Ravan Hatta folk musical instrument used for the playing the fard. And the fard of Ramdas and Krishnadas, this is fard is used the Hadoti region performed during this time, and no musical instrument used in the playing it. Now the fard of the Bensasur, this is the fard of the demonstrating. This is famous of the Bavari caste, the caste of the worship. Joshi family is exert, and Parvati Joshi is the female, and the Shilalji Joshi Shapura, that was the Pradeep Mukherjee is also main. Ramkada art, a toy made for the soap and the stone called Ramkada, and that was in the Dungarpur. And Tarkashi is the silver, gold, wire, metal, that was in Nadwara and Rasaman. And the Pichwai, that was found in Lord Krishna. This is the Pichwai stand for the hanging of the bag. This is big size painting and cotton cloth using the natural colors, and that was idol of the Shinaji, and this is famous for the Nadwara. Koftgiri, that was closely resemble the found in Persia. This covered art from the exotic Sikligar community, and that was the Gujarat, Punjab, Haryana. That was found in. Wu is handicrafted ornaments by functional arm. Rajputs, Mughal. Koptgiri is now practiced the artisans of Udaipur and Rajasthan. This base of Koptgiri was the hard metal and like steel, iron, bronze inlay in the soft metal like gold and silver. So the combination of prevent base from the deforming when the wire inlay into the surface, and the result of the inlaid area being well defined. So the base metal is first scratched with the knife in the very close hatch pattern, and this fine silver were inlaid with the help of the pointed tall salai. In this it is glued to the make the outline of the pattern. So after this, the main design was the gold and silver, and once the motif are filled, the outlining silver wire is removed, and the article is then patinated by the holding it over a charcoal fire until the desired purple black color attain. It is the polished with the agate stone and treated with the vegetable oil to preserve the color, and design that use both the gold and silver and called the Ganga Jamuna 4th degree talwar saj is the alwar and the sikligad. Wooden art that was in the Kawad and the Bewad, and it is made of the Basti Chittorgarh. Udaipur is famous for the toys, and Dungarpur famous for the wooden sculpture. Shekhawati Bikaner that was famous for the Udaipur is also famous for the puppet, and Kundan art that was famous in the Kundan that was gems into the ornamental. In Jaipur, sari of the spray painting, this is prepared the Nadwara. Sari of the bandage that was in Jodhpur. Chunri and Lehariya Pomcha, this was in Jaipur. Work of bandage, Jaipur, Jodhpur famous for the bandage work. And Shekhawati region, that is best quality of bandage, and the turban is Shekhawati and Jaisalmer, Barmer also embroidery class turban बनाई जाती है. जरी और कोटा का वर्क जोधपुर जयपुर में होता है. एंड नमदे जो बनाए जाते हैं दरी बोलते हैं जयपुर में, और टोंक में फेमस है. अजमेर, टोंक, नागौर दैट इज़ फेमस फॉर द दरीज. एंड लेटाग्राम जालोर में. लेटाग्राम इज़ ऑल्सो कॉल्ड द विलेज ऑफ 100 बंकर्स. नाउ अदर हैंडीक्राफ्ट्स जो हैं, हनुमानगढ़ फेमस फॉर स्पोर्ट्स, एंड गस्टिंगसर संगारिया फेमस फॉर एग्रीकल्चर. कोटा फॉर द मॉडर्न एग्रीकल्चर इक्विपमेंट. सोजत फॉर द मेहंदी. पाव राजाई, जयपुर इज़ फेमस फॉर द पाव राजाई. And Napasar, Bikaner is famous for the woolen loi, and Jodhpur is famous for the making bottlenecked badla art, and Jaipur, Jodhpur, Udaipur famous for the material of lakh. Lakh is in the Jaipur, Jodhpur and Udaipur. Jaipur is famous for the ivory bangles, and Jaipur is Kishangarh is famous for the miniature painting. Jaipur is famous for the Muradabadi work of the brass वर्क भी होता है. देयर आर 2 शिल्पग्राम इन राजस्थान, हवाला विलेज ऑफ उदयपुर एंड द बोरानाड़ा ऑफ द जोधपुर. So the Shilpagram is first is the Hawala village of the Udaipur, second is the Boranada Jodhpur. So gemstone that is in the Jaipur, in Panna diamond. Ivory that was Jaipur, Bengal and toy. Malmal that was in the Jodhpur, and paper mask that was in Jaipur, Udaipur, and the Doria वाली साड़ी केथून, मांगरोल, कोटा में. ठीक है. So this is all about the handicraft of